Actually, no, sorry. I finished the mic sounds video, and then I was going to go to the drive-in with my girlfriend. We went to the drive-in. She got sick during the first movie out of 2. I took her home, was looking after her. She said, I'm okay. I went into the hot tub to try and calm myself down for bed. My phone starts buzzing. 1, 2, 3, 4 calls. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I knew I was the one, like, missing out tonight out of the action, so to speak. If you don't know, all me and my buddies, we all do street racing. We got the Hellcat logo, and then we got the Dodge SRT. So I got the Hellcat hoodie on to represent. They all have Hellcats, M5s, AMG C43s, all those things. But they don't have insurance on their cars, all for different reasons. One of them is too heated. One of them is too expensive to drive because of carbon tax in Canada. places.